Jeffrey Morgan, All Stars Personal Training, about to give you the rundown on a deadlift. Pretty much what I want you to think about, first thing, once you do set the bar up, try and look for the Olympic plates. The reason why, it gives you that distance between the ground and where you actually pick that bar up. Second thing, make sure you always use collars so the plates don't actually come off if you actually end up in a position where they start to tilt. What we do once we start, we're going to go feet shoulder width apart. Then once you're there, I want you to think about probably a slight distance, getting your toes just to start beyond where the bar handle is. So you should be able to look down and more towards the end of your shoelaces on your shoe. Feet shoulder width apart. And then what we're going to try and do is pretty much bend down into a position where, same thing like a bent row, we kick more so from our hips and we kick our butt out. Head stays up and our back will always stay straight. So once we do get down into that position, technically, eyes up, looking down on a 45-degree angle. You can go one arm forward, one arm back. You can go overhand or reverse grip, totally up to yourself. And what we're looking at doing is pretty much getting into a position, chest stays up high, and then by the time I pull up, nice straight line. Extending back down, let the bar travel pretty much down the front of your legs. Chest up high, getting down, touch, drive, extend back down. Pretty much what I want you to think about doing on that, every time you come up, nice straight line, good glute squeeze, nice and tight through this midsection, and we get that hip drive forward. Once we come down, keep the chest up nice and high, and we've got that tension through that back as well. The don'ts of this, same thing like your bent row. We don't want to get in a position where we're picking the bar up in a rounded out position and then trying to straighten up like this. We end up hurting our back too much. The other thing I don't want you to try and do is lose control of that by just coming up and bouncing out of the ground and having no purpose to it. So always think about good controlled movements, means we'll get 100% benefit towards the muscle groups we're working and less chance of injury. And that's a quick rundown on the deadlift.